Eating out is a common pleasure. We enjoy the convenience, we savor the flavors, but there are hidden dangers lurking in restaurants. Foodborne illnesses are a serious risk. These illnesses result from consuming contaminated food or beverages. Foodborne illnesses can cause various symptoms. These range from mild discomfort to severe illness. In some cases, they can even be fatal. It's important to be aware of these risks. We need to make informed choices about where and what we eat. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, estimates that 48 million Americans get sick from foodborne illnesses each year. That's a staggering number. It highlights the importance of food safety. We must be aware of the risks. We should take steps to protect ourselves and our families. Let's delve into the world of foodborne illnesses and learn how to stay safe. Foodborne illnesses are a significant public health concern. They affect millions of people worldwide. These illnesses are caused by various microorganisms. These include bacteria, viruses, and parasites. These tiny organisms can contaminate food at any stage. This includes production, processing, distribution, and preparation. When we consume contaminated food, we ingest these harmful microorganisms. This leads to illness. Symptoms of foodborne illnesses vary widely. They depend on the type of microorganism ingested and the amount consumed. Common symptoms include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and fever. In severe cases, foodborne illnesses can lead to dehydration, hospitalization, long-term health complications, or even death. Vulnerable populations, such as young children, pregnant women, older adults, and individuals with weakened immune systems, are at a higher risk of severe illness. Several pathogens commonly cause foodborne illnesses. Understanding these pathogens is crucial for prevention. Salmonella is a bacterium often found in raw poultry, eggs, and meat. It causes salmonellosis. Symptoms include diarrhea, fever, abdominal cramps, and vomiting. Escherichia coli, or E. coli, is another bacterium that can contaminate food and water. Certain strains of E. coli can cause severe diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and kidney failure.
Norovirus is a highly contagious virus that causes inflammation of the stomach and intestines. It is often spread through contaminated food and water, as well as through close contact with an infected person. Listeria monocytogenes is a bacterium that can grow at refrigerator temperatures. It is commonly found in deli meats, unpasteurized dairy products, and ready-to-eat foods. Listeriosis can cause severe illness, particularly in pregnant women, newborns, and individuals with weakened immune systems.
Unhygienic practices during food handling and preparation significantly contribute to the risk of foodborne illnesses. These practices create opportunities for harmful microorganisms to contaminate food. Cross-contamination is a major concern. It occurs when bacteria or other microorganisms are transferred from one surface to another. For example, using the same cutting board for raw meat and fresh produce can transfer bacteria from the meat to the produce.
Improper hand hygiene is another critical factor. Failing to wash hands thoroughly with soap and water, especially after handling raw meat, poultry, or eggs, can spread harmful bacteria to food and surfaces. Inadequate cooking temperatures are also a concern. Cooking food to the recommended internal temperature kills harmful bacteria. When food is not cooked thoroughly, bacteria can survive and cause illness. Improper storage temperatures can also contribute to bacterial growth.
Section 5, Real-Life Stories, Food Poisoning Ordeals.
Real-life stories of people who have suffered from foodborne illnesses highlight the very real consequences of food contamination.
Sarah, a young professional, vividly remembers her experience with salmonellosis after eating a salad at a restaurant. She experienced severe diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration, leading to a week-long hospitalization.
John, a retiree, contracted E. coli infection after consuming contaminated lettuce. He developed severe abdominal cramps, bloody diarrhea, and kidney problems. His illness required extensive medical treatment and a lengthy recovery period.
These stories serve as stark reminders that foodborne illnesses can affect anyone. It underscores the importance of food safety practices. Hearing first-hand accounts of the pain and suffering caused by foodborne illnesses can motivate us to be more cautious. We should prioritize food safety in our own lives. Section 6. Choosing wisely. Tips for safer dining out. While it's impossible to eliminate the risk of foodborne illnesses entirely when dining out, there are steps we can take to minimize our chances of getting sick.
Choosing reputable establishments with good food safety records is a good starting point. Look for restaurants that are clean and well-maintained. Pay attention to the overall hygiene of the establishment.
Consider the following. Is the restaurant clean and well lit? Are the tables and chairs wiped down between customers?
Do the staff members practice good hygiene, such as wearing gloves and hairnets? Are the restrooms clean and well-stocked? These observations can provide insights into the restaurant's commitment to food safety.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Inquire about the restaurant's food safety practices. Inquire about their food sources and how they handle food preparation. Section 7. Observing hygiene, red flags to watch out for. While dining out, it's essential to be observant and watch out for red flags that might indicate poor food safety practices. Pay attention to the condition of the food being served. Does it look fresh and properly cooked? Avoid food that appears undercooked, especially meat, poultry and seafood. Be wary of food that is served at room temperature, as this can encourage bacterial growth. Observe the hygiene practices of the staff. Do they wash their hands frequently? Do they use separate utensils for handling different foods? Are they wearing gloves and hairnets appropriately? If you notice any unhygienic practices, it's best to bring them to the attention of the restaurant manager or choose a different establishment. Remember, your health is at stake. Section 8. The Home Advantage: Cooking for Safety and Health. Cooking meals at home offers several advantages when it comes to food safety. It gives you complete control over the ingredients, preparation methods, and hygiene practices. You can choose fresh, high-quality ingredients and ensure they are stored and handled properly. When you cook at home, you can wash your hands thoroughly before, during, and after food preparation. You can use separate cutting boards for raw meat and fresh produce to prevent cross-contamination. You can also control the cooking temperature and time to ensure that food is cooked thoroughly to kill harmful bacteria. In addition to enhanced food safety, cooking at home allows you to customize your meals to your dietary needs and preferences. You can avoid allergens, reduce sodium and unhealthy fats, and incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet. Section 9. Empowering yourself, making informed food choices. Ultimately, the responsibility for food safety lies not only with restaurants and food handlers, but also with consumers. By making informed choices about where and what we eat, we can significantly reduce our risk of foodborne illnesses. Staying informed about food safety guidelines, common pathogens, and preventive measures empowers us to make safer food choices. We can stay updated by checking for food safety alerts and advisories issued by health authorities. These alerts provide timely information about foodborne illness outbreaks, contaminated products, and food safety recommendations. By staying informed, we can make more conscious decisions about the food we consume. We can choose restaurants with good food safety practices, observe hygiene standards, and practice safe food handling at home. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to food safety. Section 10. Conclusion. Your health is in your hands. Dining out can be an enjoyable experience, however, it's crucial to be aware of the hidden dangers of foodborne illnesses. By understanding the risks, recognizing common pathogens, and following safe food handling practices, we can minimize our chances of getting sick. Choosing reputable restaurants, observing hygiene standards, and being mindful of food handling practices are essential steps in protecting our health. Cooking meals at home provides greater control over food safety and allows us to make healthier choices. By staying informed, empowering ourselves with knowledge, and taking responsibility for our food choices, we can enjoy the pleasures of dining out while safeguarding our well-being. Remember, your health is in your hands. Make food safety a priority.